You know, January of 2026 has been a pretty exciting month. Like, not exciting as in, you know, like thrilling, exciting, but there was a lot of talk in 2026, like here in the States. We had a couple of civilians murdered by federal agents. We kidnapped the president, if you can believe that. And yeah, Don Lemon actually went to jail. That was not in my bingo book for the year. But on the brighter side, there were a couple of things that I found hilarious that happened, and I would like to share those with you. The first one that I thought was funny, not a funny haha, but a funny uh-oh, was um was for a movie called Chien Nam. It's a Vietnamese martial arts crime thriller released on January 30th of this year, like a couple days ago. Um, and what had happened was like what I found funny about it was on like the opening night, I presume, of the movie. The actor, the lead fellow, a guy in a black mask. You know, he might be the antagonist. I don't know, but he was set up like set up in two different ways. He was The first setup was to for him to come out on the Vietnamese red carpet and cut through like four planks of wood. And those planks were supposed to be props and stuff, right? But I guess maybe he made somebody mad or somebody thought it would be funny to uh to replace the prop planks with real planks, or maybe they, I don't know, but it's pretty funny, to me again, to watch this guy. you know First, he's very confident, going out there. He's like, yeah, I want to, cut through these planks. It's going to look good on the cameras. So he goes out there, he charges up, and then like the first, well, I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. But it's funny. It's funny as hell. And maybe you'll get some enjoyment out of it as much as I did, you know. And then the second thing that I found funny was it was like a boxing match or something, right, between two people. I don't keep up with the sport, but one guy decided it would be a good idea to wear like a wig, a toupee, to glue his hair on uh on his head. And I guess, he didn't figure maybe like the sweat and the blows to the face would turn it loose, but it did. And you're in front of all those people in the arena, in the stadium or whatever, and then there are possibly millions of people watching it online. They see that, they record it, upload it. That's how I saw it. And that just has to be, just, I can't even think of the word right now. But yeah, I'm gonna play them for you. So hold on for a second, all right? All right. Now here's a guy setting everything up, getting everything straight, testing the weight, letting you know it's real with the fake chop. And then these are the boards. They're supposed to be prop boards and stuff, right? And this is the guy coming down here. Look at that confidence. It's radiating off of him. He gets ready, charges up. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. All right, hold on. Let me get the position straight. Guys, I think I broke something. What the hell? I'm gonna use my strong hand. Then, all right, here we go. All right, and one and a two and a mother. I don't know what would be worse, like breaking your hand in front of a lot of people promoting a movie for a stunt that you've probably done, hundreds or maybe dozens of times, or uploading a video to YouTube in your bedroom with a bed that wasn't made. I just noticed that when I was going over the video and like editing and stuff like that. So please pardon my mess. But yeah, what you saw was a guy get injured in in two places. Obviously his wrist, his hand. I'm pretty sure, like, if you play it back, or if you search it and play it, you can hear something snapping. And I'm not sure if it's like a piece of board, or maybe it's his hand, but it didn't sound good. I want to say it was his hand, but I'm not a doctor, so what do I know? And then the other thing that got injured was definitely his ego, you know? Like, again, you've done it several times before. You filmed it. I think they said it, it was like 10 years of production. So he's done this before. And yeah, and then in front of like all those people, that happens. I could only assume it's like you're in a theatrical production, you're on stage, and then you forget your lines, or your stomach bubbles. I don't know, but yeah, the poor guy. I hope he's okay. But it is funny. We can all look at it and get a good laugh out of it. So this next clip that I'm going to show, the next clip I'm going to show is of the boxer Gerald Miller literally getting his wig split during a match in Madison Square Garden. Um, this past Saturday, so December the 31st is when, or January 31st is when this happened. Excuse me. Um, Apparently he had used his mom's shampoo, which was like a hair removal, maybe something like Nair or Magic Shave or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's how he lost his hair. And he eventually goes like to his manager, his boxing manager, I guess. And he's like, "Hey, like, I need some hair, I need like a wig." The manager got it for him, and I guess, the durability of the wig couldn't withstand getting hit and sweating for the duration of the match. But if you haven't seen it, I'll play it for you right now. So hold on for a sec. Let me get that. Yeah. Okay. So here you can already tell it's coming off, and the dude that's his opponent. Look at his face. He's trying not to laugh, but yeah, look at that. The guy Miller, the guy who lost his wig, he seemed like he was a good sport about it. He told what happened, like how it became to be that he lost his wig. And he was a good sport. He laughed at himself. He took it off and threw it into the crowd. And I think there's a video of like somebody like having it on top of their head. So I mean that's good, that he can laugh at himself. You that's a pretty strong dude that can do that. And I think he eventually ended up winning the match. I guess, his opponent was thrown off, so maybe it'll be a new tactic in boxing. I don't know if there's a rule against that, but yeah, it was a good laugh, and I enjoyed watching it. So with everything that happened this month, the the ice storm that's kicking our ass, like the weather ice storm, the riots, the president, the people getting killed, like the president getting kidnapped. I want to make that clear. Um, yeah, there's always some kind of like light, in the dark times, So, but I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I hope you enjoy this video. Take care of yourselves. I love you. Bye. And one more thing I would like to add is I know I say a lot, so there's no need to point that out. It's my go-to filler word. But yeah, anyway, y'all take care. I love you. Mm, bye.